Hey there, fellow creatives. Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the exciting world of photography and videography. Today, we're diving into the best DSLR cameras for beginners in 2024. Whether you're just starting out or looking to upgrade, we got you covered. Number 5. Canon EOS 90D. Start your photographic journey with the state-of-the-art DSLR, the Canon EOS 90D, designed for both novices and aficionados. The 2024 release of this camera will seamlessly combine advanced functionality with user-friendly features, making it an excellent option for those who are new to digital photography. With its 32.5 megapixel APS-C sensor, the EOS 90D captures remarkably detailed images. Whether capturing action shots, portraits, or landscapes, the 90D captures vivid colors and minute details with each click. The DiGIC9 image processor from Canon powers the 90D, which guarantees rapid performance and excellent image quality. The whole responsiveness of the camera is enhanced by this processor, from quick autofocus to shooting in low light. The camera's 45 cross-type AF points allow for quick and accurate autofocus, even in challenging conditions. Number 4. Canon EOS Rebel SL3. One of the smaller and lighter models in Canon's entry-level SL series is the Canon EOS Rebel SL3. It's also among the best, inexpensive DSLRs that we've looked at. For its price, it's a well-rounded camera with fast burst shooting, 4K video capability, and a reliable autofocus system. Compared to the Canon EOS Rebel TAI, it has fewer tactile controls and is not as well built as the Nikon D5600. For beginners, that's not too bad, but once you start shooting in manual mode, it could feel a little limiting. Aside from that, there are a lot of similarities between it and the Rebel, such as a similar sensor, a fully articulated touchscreen, and an intuitive menu system. In conclusion, this is an amazing tiny camera that is affordable and lightweight enough for you to want to carry it everywhere you go. Compact and straightforward, the Canon EOS Rebel SL3 is an APS-C DSLR camera. Its touchscreen interface is snappy and fully articulable, its autofocus system is decent, and it takes reasonably good photographs. It offers a range of ports and networking options for videographers and can record in 4K and FHD. Sadly, the overall performance of the picture and video stabilization isn't very great, so you might need to use a tripod for some shots, and the 4K video quality is mediocre. The performance of the Canon SL3 in landscape photography is excellent. It reduces graininess and image noise even at somewhat high ISO levels. In direct sunshine, its fully articulated screen is visible. Even though it's quite small for a typical DSLR, people accustomed to using point-and-shoots or phones for photography may find it a little heavy to take on a hike. It is sufficient to take trip photos with the Canon SL3. It has an ergonomic design, good overall image quality, and an autofocus system that can track moving objects well, depending on how you use it. Its great battery life for photos can extend to many days on a single charge. Its plastic build does not feel very sturdy though, and the camera is bulkier than mirrorless models. The Canon SL3 is a suitable camera for taking pictures of animals and sports. It has good image quality and a maximum shutter speed that is really quick. Its focusing system is sufficient and works well for tracking inanimate objects, like racetrack cars. However, taking specific pictures of moving subjects may be more challenging due to its very slow continuous shooting speed. Although it has a silent shooting option, it is also quite noisy, which would scare nearby wildlife. You can vlog using the Canon SL3. Its fully articulating screen lets you watch yourself on camera, but because of its subpar face tracking, subpar picture stabilization, and lower video quality at this resolution, the footage looks grainy and loses detail. It isn't the best option for 4K filming. It is marginally better in full HD, with noticeably improved face tracking, focusing, and passable video quality. The Canon SL3 is a suitable camera for studio work. A range of inputs and outputs for videography accessories, including a microphone, headphones, and an external recorder are available, along with an easy-to-use interface. Under controlled lighting conditions, it performs well in full HD, with good video quality and focusing performance. Unfortunately, at 4K resolution, autofocus efficiency is poor and video quality is disappointing. The Canon SL3 is a suitable camera for taking pictures of animals and sports. It has good image quality and a maximum shutter speed that is really quick. Its focusing system is sufficient and works well for tracking inanimate objects, like racetrack cars. However, Taking specific pictures of moving subjects may be more challenging due to its very slow continuous shooting speed. Although it has a silent shooting option, it is also quite noisy, which could scare nearby wildlife. Number 3. Nikon D5600. The Nikon D5600 is an APS-C DSLR camera that is built in Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. You may use your phone as a remote control for the camera or use the Nikon SnapBridge app to download photos to your smartphone. It is simple to use and offers crisp, detailed photos even at high ISO settings. Tracking moving subjects is another feature of its photo focusing technology. A great landscape camera is the Nikon D5600. Its excellent image quality produces sharp, detailed photos, and it's simple to use. Its screen could be hard to read in direct sunlight. The camera itself is not the most spectacularly built, and because of its plastic composition, it is somewhat bulky. When traveling, the Nikon D5600 is a fantastic camera. The camera's wide shutter speed range enables you to take long exposure shots of a starry night sky or crisp images of fast-moving subjects, even at high ISO levels. Its autofocus system does an excellent job of keeping focus and tracking moving subjects. However, it is less portable due to its bulky form. For taking pictures of sports and animals, the Nikon D5600 is suitable. Its maximum shutter speed of rapidity enables you to capture sharp photographs of subjects moving quickly, and it produces great image quality. Its autofocus system does an excellent job of keeping focus and tracking moving subjects. Sadly, it isn't the best for burst photography, with a maximum shooting speed of only 5 shots per second. Even in silent mode, it includes a noisy shutter feature that could frighten off animals. Studio video is not a good use for the Nikon D5600. Its subpar FHD video quality makes for footage that lacks sharpness and detail. Moreover, its video autofocus system is unable to follow and keep focus on moving objects. Moreover, 4K video recording is not supported by this camera. It has a microphone jack and a few other auxiliary inputs, but no headphone input. Action videography is not the intended use for the Nikon D5600. We do not yet test for weather resistance, and it is too big to be worn on a chest or helmet rig. You are unable to capture fluid slow-motion videos with it because it is not capable of capturing 4K footage and does not support high frame rates in FHD. Positively, it works well to reduce camera wobble in handheld video. Number 2. Canon EOS Rebel T8i. The best DSLR camera for newcomers, in our opinion, is the Canon EOS Rebel T8i. It's a great option for a beginner photographer because it has everything you could want in a camera and more. There are a lot of options, many of them reasonably priced, as it works with all of Canon's EF and EFS lenses. Additionally, this is one of the few entry-level DSLRs that can record 4K video, in contrast to several of our other picks below. The T8i's autofocus system is among the best of any camera on this list, even though it can't match that of contemporary mirrorless cameras. The T8i is a versatile camera that can be used to capture both fast-moving subjects like sports and wildlife and slower-moving subjects like landscapes and portraits. This is made possible by its reasonably quick burst rate. A simple APS-C DSLR, the Canon EOS Rebel T8i is built for everyday use. Its autofocus system is excellent at tracking faces and objects for still photography, and it generates high-quality photographs even in low light. With a brilliant, completely articulated screen that is easy to view even in strong sunshine, it is also incredibly pleasant to use. Regretfully, it's really big, and the 4K and FHD video recording quality isn't very good. Number 1. Nikon D3500. The best entry-level DSLR camera is the Nikon D3500 for those who are completely new to photography. It is lightweight, affordable, and has an easy-to-use interface, so switching from your smartphone is simple. Although it lacks several features, such as a flip-out screen or 4K video capability, the interactive guide shooting mode makes it a good choice for novices. Integrated into the mode dial, the guide mode walks you through the basics of photography while you shoot. It's not quite as useful as learning from a professional photographer, but it's still a good start. The Nikon D3500 captures excellent overall image quality and has a sensor comparable to the Nikon D5600 above, despite its intended market. It has a very long battery life, which makes it easy to use for extended periods of time. Guys, There concludes our top 5 best DSLR for beginners of 2024 list. All product links are in the description, which is updated with the lowest prices. Subscribe to our channel for more videos. Until then, we'll see you in the next video.